Hello YouTube and welcome to another pfSense tutorial. So in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Wake-on-LAN feature on pfSense with ESXI server. So are you ready? Let's get started. So first thing first, what is Wake-on-LAN? So Wake-on-LAN is actually a network feature that allows you to power on server or machine remotely using its network interface card. So actually you send what we call a magic packet to your NIC, which is partially powered, so it can actually start the system. Okay, so in this video we will use actually pfSense to do that, to send this magic packets to Wake-on-LAN server, which is in our case ESXI server. Okay, so in order to do that, you have actually to ensure that you have two things. First thing, that your actually network interface card supports Wake-on-LAN, which most of NIC do, so you don't have problem with that. And also you have to enable the Wake-on-LAN feature on your BIOS. So if you have server, you have to go to your BIOS and check if the Wake-on-LAN feature is enabled. This is the first actually requirement on the BIOS. And also you have to disable the deep sleep control. Okay, so here I'm using all the Dell server, so I will show you some just screenshot of my BIOS. So the first thing, as I told you, is to enable actually the Wake-on-LAN feature. So normally it's under, as you can see here, power management on your BIOS, and you have a couple of options here. So here by default it's disabled, so I have to enable it. So you have the disabled option LAN only and LAN with pfSense. Okay, so I just put it on LAN only. Okay, so this is the first requirement on your BIOS. Then, as I told you, you have also to actually disable block sleep, which is also on the power management. Okay, so you have just to uncheck this feature if you have it on your BIOS. So this is all that you have to do in order to enable Wake-on-LAN on your BIOS. And now let's go to our ESXI and also check if our network interface card support the Wake-on-LAN feature. Okay, so I will go to my ESXI. Here we go. I will log on using my credentials. Okay, so actually I need to SSH to my ESXI in order to check that. Okay, so first of all let me enable just the service secure shell, because as you may know on ESXI is disabled. Here we go. Now it's enabled, so I will use my prompt here in order to SSH into it using also my credentials. And here I have to enter the IP address of my ESXI. Here we go. Okay, so I'll enter here the credentials. Hope they are still the same. Okay, and I am in. Okay, so first thing first, let's just list the network card that I have using the command ESXi and network. Okay, then NIC, then list. Okay, here we go. So here, as you can see, I have actually 3 network cards. So the name in here is VMNIC 0, VMNIC 1 and VMNIC 2. Okay, so as you can see, the first one is the one that is up. Okay, so this is VMNIC 0. Okay, so here you see the MAC address, which is also very important because we will need it in order to Wake-on-LAN the server. Okay, so here I listed actually all the network cards. Let's now check if the NIC 0 supports Wake-on-LAN. So for that I will execute another command here I will use the same command, but here I will just try to get some info about the VM-NIC 0, okay, using this command. Simple as that. Here we go, and here is actually what we are looking for. Supports Wake-on. It's true, which means that actually our graphic card, sorry, not the graphic card, but the network interface card support the Wake-on-LAN. And if for any reason you find it set it to false, you can just turn it on using the same command, but instead of get, this time you will use the set -n, also the VM-NIC 0, okay, then W and magic. So this command will enable actually your network interface card to support Wake-on-LAN. So as you can see me, I don't need to do it because it's already set to true. Okay, so everything is okay now. So we are done here. So let me now switch off actually this ESXI server and try to power on using actually the Wake-on-LAN feature on pfSense. Okay, but before to do that, before turn it off, I will just exit here the ESXI server and I will try to ping the IP address to really know if it's power off. So as you can see now, I can ping the IP address, which means my server is up. So let me now turn it off. So I will go here to this option here, shut down on my ESXI. Here we go, and let's shut it down. And let's now monitor the ping in order to see if it really goes actually down. Okay, so as you can see here, we get some request timeout, which means that now our server is actually powered off. Okay, so we'll give it some time just to be sure that it's turned off. Okay, so as you can see, we are still off, so I get nothing from the server, which means that the server is powered off. Okay, and as you can see here, even the web GUI is gone, so we don't have access to our actually ESXI server. Now we will try to power it on using the Wake-on-LAN feature on pfSense. So let me switch back to my pfSense. Here we go. So in order to power on the server, it's pretty easy. Now that we are sure that our server support Wake-on-LAN feature, all I have to do is to go to services and Wake-on-LAN here, the last menu, Wake-on-LAN. Okay, here we go. And of course our ESXI is on the LAN interface, so I have to choose the LAN interface, as you can see here. Okay, and here we have just to input the actually the MAC address that we have seen on the shell on the ESXI. Okay, so for me it's this MAC address, because this is very important to not forget or to mistype the MAC address of your ESXI server. Okay, so now we still cannot reach our server, so I will send the magic packet to this MAC address, and hopefully now you can see here, send magic packet to this MAC address of ESXI server, and hopefully now we will get some ping from the ESXI server after that we have sent this packet, because we actually can reach once again our ESXI server. Okay, so let's wait for some time, because as you may know, the server needs sometimes in order to boot up and load all the drivers, etc. Okay, and here we go. As you can see now, we can once again ping the IP address of our ESXI server, which means that we have actually successfully powered on our ESXI server. And let's go and refresh this page. So no healthy upstream, we have to wait just some time in order to get the web GUI once again. And here we go. As you can see now, we can once again log on to our ESXI server. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty easy to actually enable this feature, just to make sure that your NIC supported and your BIOS also do. Okay, so that was just a brief video to show you how to Wake-on-LAN your servers with pfSense actually router. Okay, as you can see. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit those notification bells so you don't miss any future content. And of course, if you have any suggestion for future videos, drop them in the comment below. As always, I hope it has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.